What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the RTG Career Mode. It's episode number 19, starting season stuff on the back of our first 3 games. No wins thus far and just a 1 point taken from 9. There's a long way to go, but early signs are not looking good. So on the back of deadline day, where we made 3 new signings to our Swansea team, we've got 3 more scouting updates. Let's see what we got. We didn't make 3 new signings on deadline day itself, I meant in the last episode, but you know what I'm trying to say. From Wales this month, Connor Lawrence could be alright to be fair, just a 1 month's worth of scouting, but we'll give him another month, see how he's looking after 2. And from Greece, we've got 2 Harris brothers, where this one could be very good. Ari, 6'6" giant, just like back in Season 1 with the Finnish giant, who ended up being a dud. I don't want to get my hopes up too high and have them dash. So for now, we'll continue scouting. And from the Netherlands, no one making the cut this month, but 3 players we continue scouting on. Bakker can be very good with that potential there, but we shall wait and see what it looks like after another month. So far, this is the academy again, full to the brim right now. Bangura, who has been my favourite, still looking really good on that right-hand side. I might end up releasing Alvarez. He's not getting any better now, but he's still 16, so long way to grow in the academy itself. But yeah, there's a few players here that are still really good, but a couple I think probably will get released at some point this season, I would say. Probably when they start asking for pro deals. Right then, first game today, Brighton away at the Amex. Again, no wins in our first 3 games, just a 1 point taken from 9. And when you start off the season stumbling out of the blocks, you've got to make sure you find your feet early. Otherwise, you could put yourself in a hole too deep to climb out of as the season progresses. First game today, Brighton away. Up we go, mate. Yes, well done. And now Ramsey making his Swansea debut finds Cam. Yep, that's well done, that. Oh, what a finish! Yusuf went over the header, and as it was dropping out of the sky, Morgan watched it every second of the way as it was coming down, and volleys it in for his first goal since returning to Swansea. Just waited and waited and waited, and it's the perfect execution past Verbruggen. That is a clean strike on the volley by Morgan. First Premier League start, first Premier League goal, Swansea in front on the South Coast. Balling out in the Championship for Plymouth this season in real life. It's great to see it. Oh, great save by Carl Rushworth as well. And now as he's mine, all mine. I hope he can continue that form into top level football as well. There's many players that have never been able to make the jump up. They seem amazing in the Championship, but never seem to get it done in the top flight, or never end up getting a chance. Player that always springs to mind for me is Jordan Rhodes. I mean, Jordan Rhodes, any Championship player, Championship watcher, sorry, I will tell you, saw this guy as a certified goal practically every single Saturday afternoon. You know, when he was facing your team, whoever he was playing for at the time, be it Huddersfield or Blackburn, you knew he was going to score. But he never got to the Premier League. He never got to the Premier League. There are plenty of players that are like that. And hopefully Whittaker won't be the same in this team, as Ramsey's taken down. Penalty. Definite penalty. Tripped the heels, and Swans have a chance to double the lead. Yeah, prime Jordan Rhodes at Blackburn, I would say. Personally, that was when he was at his best. I think the Terriers, he was at League One at the time, but he was unstoppable. As can this man be as well. Cam from the spot gets his 2nd of the season already in his opening 4. And Swans double the lead right before the break in search of their first win of this season. Cameron with the 2nd. Inside that. And Ferreira, hits the post, but the rebound is turned straight in by Sean Longstaff. And a little bit of stroke of a fortune there for Brighton. Woodwork rattle with a rebound comes straight back to them. And a clean sheet is gone. As is our 2-goal lead. Okay, come on, let's grind this out now. And there we go, we all grinded out. 2-1 win away at Brighton, our first win of the season. Right, let's kick on from there, man. We finally got the scratch the first time. Let's kick on from there. And now I'm going to make a quick change here before we dive into the next game. So I've seen the comments from you guys saying, Doxy boy, please convert Emir Davis to right back, man. He's not a winger. He's a right back. And whilst it will take him 20 weeks to become one, that's surprising, to be fair. When you look at those stats there, we will convert him to fullback, no problem. Why is that going to take so long? I don't understand that. Why is it going to take so long? Right, next up, Leicester at home, going for our first win in South Wales this season. Come on, you Swans. I need to be a lot quicker with my introductions, don't I? You know, the amount of times I spend about 20 seconds going. And this is the team that won the FA Cup in 1976 with a 2-0 victory in extra time over the team who, funnily enough, are actually in the Vanarama National League nowadays. And an interesting fact about that is that they play at this stadium, which, it's like I could squeeze in so many more games if I wasn't so obsessed with old football trivia, you know. As Kanunen is taken down. Is that an early penalty? It's not. It could have been, though. Not sure if you caught that during that phase of play as well, but Dan James just went down with an early knock, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Obviously, Ethan Laird is already down as ref. That is soft, mate. So that could be our second injury of the season already for two of our wide players. As Whittaker down the right-hand side, speaking of wide players, gets away from his man and feeds it through to Cam. Kanunen, great offload. Dan James must finish. No. No. Straight to keeper. And if he wasn't hobbling, I think he would have finished that. But Whittaker will. No, he won't. Just wide the post. No. Oh, great block by Joe. And another good block by Yusuf. We'll play advantage there, please, ref. Must have struck a hand on the way out as Cam. Oh, great ball to Kanunen. He's not the quickest, but we know he's got skill, and he can finish as well. I can't do, you know when people do with their lips, they go like I can't do it. You know, when they imitate a rifle, it's the same with your roll the tongue and like Raphael. I can't do it. I want to be able to do the for the rifle, but that's not a rifle. Oh, but he's got his first goal. Headshot off the keeper. Swansea in front right before the break. Yeah, you can take away his potential, but you can't take away his uniqueness. As, Leicester are back on level terms right before the break. Both goals, fun enough, shot straight at the keeper and knew could keep it out. 1-1, whole half to play though. Struggling defensively to start this season off. Totally different to last year. We were clean sheet city. I think that's going to do it. Second draw of the season incoming. And last year, of course, setting a new Premier League record with 18 for a campaign. Not exactly the results you want, but it was the results we needed to keep us in the division. And if it has to happen again, so be it. I'm not sure if we'll once again equal that record, the new record of 18, but already 2 on the board in our first 5. And thankfully that James injury was just a bruise. Right, following game, South London, Crystal Palace away, going for our 4th straight game in the league without defeat. Come on, you Swans. Easy. Jordan coming from left back to right back here. There's, oh, come on. The ricochet goes straight to Koitu, who finishes from close range. This is one of the things that I'm finding a lot more difficult about. Come on, man. About, it's a lovely, great little fake to sell my man, to be fair, about Ultimate this year is that, tackling, for example, stand tackles, you're very underpowered, you don't come out with the ball very often, but also ricochets, deflection. Like the Brighton goal we conceded, it was a rebound off the post and then straight back to Sean Longstaff. It happens so frequently, those 50-50 duels, you don't often win, rebounds regularly back to the opposition. You don't get much of a helping hand in this year's FC. Corner, Swansea, and Stan comes across to take it on this far side, floated in towards Archer, bullet header, gets up first, wins it first, scores the second. Swansea back on level terms, great header by Cam, and that's already now I think 3 goals for the season in 6 games, averaging 1 in 2. Excellent start for the Archer. Yes, William Marchetti, and Ramsey gets on the run. And he's fed him through. And Ramsey! For his first as a Swan. And the visitors come from Italy. Great work from Marchetti. And it's Aaron Ramsey who is first in white. Almost just got to wait for that final whistle to come any second now. Ref says Palace can have one more chance. And they'll hit it long. Out wide. Final opportunity. Boz with the jockey. Yes, went in, but not cleared. Yes. No, 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 no. Oh, what a tackle, Joe Rodden. What a tackle. Come on. Don't normally include defensive highlights, but that is amazing. Ref would not stop and blow for full time. Harry's stand tackle, unsurprisingly as we know, too weak. But Joe says, don't worry, I'll mop up, win it back, and we'll get it clear. Swans hold on. That's a brilliant piece of defending by Joe at the back there. Right, let's keep it rolling. 2 wins in our last 3. Now moving into the Carabao Cup. Middlesbrough at home with a chance to reach the last 16 for the 2nd year in a row. Come on, you Swans. Jamal wins it back. Now Matondo to Cullen. Triangle! But it's the shot power that beats Hemming and finds the far corner. Liam Cullen is still having a place to play in this team. Season 1 he was, I think, our top scorer or our second highest scorer behind Jamal alone. Whilst he's never going to outmuscle Cam now for a starting role, he's still got a place to play in the squad, particularly in those cup games. He's just opened the scoring, Swans in front. And there it is. Swans will hold on to the 1-goal victory. Liam Cullen, the difference maker. And we're into the last 16 for the 2nd year in a row. Fingers crossed we'll get another favourable draw. As we go back to the main menu, we shall find out after just one advance in the calendar, I believe, where we'll also have the next batch of scouting. And in the last 16, it is indeed going to be another championship side at home for the 2nd round in a row. Sunderland, the Black Cats. All right, bring them on. And so, as for the next batch of scouting, let's see what we got. Where I think Connor Lawrence is definitely deserving of a scholarship after just the 2 months. Still the potential seems high, still the overall seems high, and we'll continue scouting on these 3. Ooh, Greece, here we go. I don't want to miss out on the giant Greek Harris, so I'm going to give him a pro deal regardless, but this lad, Samaras, 1.9 mil valuation already. When a player's market valuation is close to 2 mil, or I mean, if you can get above, then that's amazing. I think they're always deserving of a scholarship, and now our academy's full, so we'll have to be selected from here. Where from Netherlands, I am quite keen on Jos Sanders, but right now with the academy full to the brim, I'll continue the scouting for now and gamble that someone might pick him up. So yeah, I have to say I'm very excited about those 2 Greek lads there. Nicholas Edwards, this American goalkeeper, has kind of snuck under the radar a little bit, mainly due to how many goalkeepers we found already, but Bangura still remains my fave here. I think I might just have to release a couple of these players here that don't have the best potential, because we're now starting to find some real gems, and I mean some real gems. Oh, look at him! You knew, there's a couple of players here that have really snuck under the radar. 91 to 94 potential. Oh, he's got to be the new Wilfred Bonny, man. 6 foot centre forward. He's got to be the new Wilfred Bonny. But yeah, there's a couple of players here that are really good. How good is that Greek giant? Okay, I'll have to wait for now. But there's a couple of players here that are very exciting indeed. No doubt about that. But I think I am going to reject a couple, I think. I think that Matt Brown can go. The potential's not the best there, so we'll let him go. And I think I might have to let the Spaniard go as well. We've been considering rejecting him for a while, to be fair. And I know some of you guys say, why not just promote them and sell them? Yeah, it's not a bad way to get a little bit of money. But as I mentioned before, I feel as though sometimes when the game becomes too populated with youth players featuring quite regularly, that's when I start to lose interest in the save a little bit, you know. Like I want youth players to be in the save. There comes a point where there's just one too many, if that makes sense. So I rejected a few there. That'll give us a bit more space. But a couple of these will definitely get pro deals during the season. Oh my goodness, he looks amazing. I mean, he's so focused on Bangura. I didn't realise this Ivorian looks even better. He looks incredible. Right, next up, Aston Villa at home, and the Swans are rolling right now. So let's keep it going, looking for our 4th win in 5 here in South Wales. Win that. Oh, easy. Oh, it's a nice ball through. Jacob Ramsey finishes. Just got there a split second too late, and by that point it was too late. Ramsey bros lining up against each other, and Jacob off to a fine start this season, 3 in 7. Football brothers, man, I loved them, and whilst at one point I'd love the pair to be with us together, right now it's the one that's not with us who opens to score him. Okay, but plenty of game to go. Haven't lost in, I think, 6 games now in all competitions. Let's see if we can get back on level terms here. Just have not been able to get anything going on the offensive end today. But as Marchetti wins it back. And, oh, brilliant from Marchetti to get it through the gap there. Under pressure, he's done brilliantly well. Jamal got men coming into the middle. Ramsey tries to bend one. That might deflect behind for a corner. And it does. Still time. Chance out of nothing from this set piece, which Yusuf is going to take. Float into the middle. And Cameron! You knew he'd get a goal. Aston Villa Academy grad heads in the leveller. But it's Marchetti that deserves the praise, man, because he won it back deep in our territory and somehow, under immense pressure, squeezed it through to start the build-up. A goal from nothing, really. And of course, it's Cam with the leveller. Oh, it's going to be a Swansea special Premier League draw and already our third of the season. But it's the draws last season that saw us survive. And it might well be the case once again. We'll take it. The unbeaten run continues. Big clutch header from Cam. Alright, so now it's no losses in 6 in all competitions. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, Newcastle away at St James's. And a win here will be absolutely massive. Come on, you Swans. You know those sort of statement games? Oh, where a team gets off to a good start. But the question is always, can they keep it going? Just like Aston Villa this year, flying out of the blocks, but people questioning, could they stand up to the best two in the Premier League last year? Man City and Arsenal. Well, they beat them both at home back to back. And that's what people will be saying to the Swans right now. Yeah, okay, decent little mini run of form, but now can you beat the bigger clubs, the better teams away from home? With a win here at St James's, and that would be a big statement answered. Cam's 5th in 8. Swans have the early lead in the North East. We've got some great young players. Oh, Marchetti. I love this guy. Oh, I should have made it too. Castells with the save on Dan James. We've got some real talent. We've got some hard workers. Every team needs that. And if we just get a little bit of luck here and there, I don't see there's any reason why we can't be a top 10 team and possibly fighting for a Conference League / Europa League spot. I don't know what I was doing there with Job. Easy catch and still 1-0. Great start though. We know. Oh no, what a touch that is. And oh, I couldn't even bring him down. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. I mean, the pace from Minte. We know how quick this guy is, but that right there showcased it on full display. Once he got away, I couldn't even bring him down with a tactical foul. I flew in with Nathan Wood, and yet he was still too quick for me. I couldn't even bring him down tactically. That's ridiculous. With the pace there. Goodness gracious. Oh dear, oh dear. And that's going to do it. Yet another draw for Swansea City. 4th in 8 games. And as things stand, we're set to break the record we set last season. This is ridiculous. Thing is though, I can't even be mad because they're not bad results. You know, a draw against Aston Villa, a draw away at St James, they're not even bad results. And right now, that'll see us finishing mid-table, which the board will be happy with, and so would I as well. So I can't even really complain about it, even though it is deja vu. Right, following game, we'll do a few more. Chelsea at home, looking to get back to winning ways here, but also extend the unbeaten run to 8 in all competitions. Come on, you Swans. So second half off and underway, still tied at 0-0. And, you know, I know I literally just said this, but even though we're probably set for yet another draw, it's a decent result, all things considered, against a side that last year won the Premier League, but Noni Maddie UK done brilliantly there. And Armando Broja slides it across, and it's a great save by Rushworth, but a rebound is turned in, and Chelsea are in front. How many rebound goals we've conceded this season already? 1-0 to the Blues. But that was great work from Noni down the left-hand side, to be fair. Okay, alright, let's see if we can come from behind again to claim a leveller. Oh, man, this has been a tough game. This really, really tough. You've seen the top left. Got to go to the Etihad next as well. And as we look for a late leveller who can really do well, because I can't see us getting anything away against Guardiola's side. That's going to be put behind for a corner. And just like the goal in the last game, this might be able to get us a goal out of nothing here. As it's floated in, and once again it's the same thing. Floated towards Cameron, and Archer heads it in to the far corner. So it was against Aston Villa when he did that. We've done the same thing again. Kind of a goal out of nothing really. Comes to a set piece, and Cam heads home. Is that 6 goals in the league already this season? I think 3 of them have come with his head. Oh, good. It's Cameron Archery for me. And oh, what a finish. You know, sometimes you just got to say, fair play. There's not much I can do about that. Christopher Nkunku has just scored an absolute beaut. That's the ex-Leipzig man who's just curled the ball in with the outside of his right boot. Look at that's glorious. That what technique on that. Kind of shades of Ronaldinho's goal against Chelsea all those years ago in the Champions League. That is beautiful. And Chelsea have restored the lead and look as though they're going to win it. Oh, just thrown it away. Brownhill beaten and Rushworth beaten as well. Just thrown it away. Capitulation in South Wales. Chelsea are going to run out comfortable winners, but deserved winners as well, to be fair. And just before that Man City clash, we'll do a couple more takes. I want to play a Sunderland Carabao Cup quarter-final, last 16, sorry. We've got 3 more scouting updates, so let's see what we got. Dylan Watkins remains really good, but I'll continue the scouting on him just for now, alongside these 2. And from Greece, we'll continue scouting these 3. And from the Netherlands, I think I will give Josh Sanders a pro deal now. He still seems to have really high potential, even though the overall isn't the best, if you will, considering some of the absolute superstar kids you can pick up. So yeah, Academy now looking like this as we enter November. I can't believe I had this guy completely slip under the radar, man. Traore looks incredible. 5-star skills as well. And I don't like to put too many development plans on my players. I do get asked, why aren't you putting development plans on the players? I like to have natural growth. But for a player of this sort of class, I think we've got to get him up as quickly as possible right now at 16 years old. But I just like natural balanced growth. When players have their stats go up all across the board, as opposed to in just one particular area. Even so, following game, let's do a couple more today. Man City away at the Etihad Stadium. They won back-to-back trebles after winning it last year in real life and last season. In the season before last, the first season, well done Doxy boy, in the game. And now they're the league leaders once again as we face them at the Etihad. Come on, you Swans. Easy. Bellingham. Oh, what a goal. Bangs it in from Rangers. Birmingham's boy that came Dortmund's star youngster. And now the Galactico at Manchester City has just converted the opener from just outside here. Is that his first of the season he's joining? It is indeed his first one in Sky Blue coming against Swansea City. What a player. What a player, man. And I know I've said this before, but I still can't believe this guy doesn't have the same potential as Mbappe and Haaland. In my opinion, he deserves it. He really does. What a baller. What a talent. Oh, what a ball. It should be 2, and it is. Kovacic finesses home the second game over. Not going to read too much into this. Back-to-back losses, yes, but against last year's champions and the champions before them, and right now leading the league, Man City. You can't really read too much into that, man. The form book doesn't always tell the full story, but it is going to be no wins in our last 4 games. These are the sort of games where you kind of just want them to be over, because you know you're not going to get anything from it, and the longer it goes on, the worse the defeat can become. So you kind of just want the game to finish as soon as possible, because every time your opposition come forward and like scoring, Haaland, Bellingham, shot blocked and straight back to Haaland. It's yet another rebound goal we concede. Not that it's going to have much effect on the result itself. Erling converts from close range. City for in up. Please just go easy, Pep, man. You've won the game. Let it be over from here, please. Yeah, I'm not going to read too much into that. Awful loss, but kind of exactly what we expected. So back-to-back defeats, 6 goals conceded in these 2 games, and no wins in our last 4 either. Okay, 2 points taken from 12. Safe to say we started to click a little bit, and now we've definitely been brought back down to earth by the champions and last year's treble winners in real life. Let's play the Sunderland game. We're not ending on that. Yep, let's close out this one as we see Mbappe win the Ballon d'Or. Sunderland at home in the last 16 in the Carabao Cup. Well, we just got destroyed by Jude Bellingham. Hopefully we'll keep his brother Job quiet in this one and make it through to the quarterfinals. Come on, you Swans. Yeah, we saw recently Jude in the crowd for one of his brother's games at Sunderland. We'd love to see that. Bros supporting bros. But he might be here tonight. He might be here tonight in the away end. With the Sunderland fans, we're going to give them nothing to celebrate, because we're going to make sure we get through this game with minimal fuss and make it through to the to the quarterfinals. It's got a mixture of starters and bench players out there. I often say in the Carabao Cup that the later rounds I get to, the more I start to take this seriously. First round, it's a full back outside. But then the later stages we reach, that's when I start to play a few of my more important pieces. Like tonight, like Ginley, down the right. Plays it across, and Morgan Whittaker opens the scoring. Sorry, Jude, but you might have beat us on the weekend, but your bro's getting no chance tonight. Swans in front. Corner, Swans, 28 minutes in. And a chance to double the lead here, which the goal scorer is going to take. Morgan floats it in, and Cullen heads in the second. Liam Cullen makes it 2. Quick fire double, and I think we're going to make it through. Yep, Jude's been spotted in the away end, but he's keeping quiet because we're 2-0 up and surely going to the quarters. What a nice little ball through that is, and this could be 2-1. Oh, it's brilliantly held up that. And to be fair, clean sheet's gone. Haven't kept one in any of our last, 5 now. And 20 minutes to go. Almost there, but not there yet. And there we go, that is us through. We'll hold on to the 1-goal victory and make it into the quarterfinals. So we'll see who we've got in the last state of the League Cup, and we'll end on that. Fingers crossed for another Football League side at home. Here we go, moment of truth as, Harrogate Town almost put off a shock there at home to Brighton. And we'd have to do one more advance, and we shall see who we've got in the last day and end on that. Fingers crossed, here we go, quarterfinals, pit Swansea against... Oh, tough tie. West Ham away, and we'll do well to continue our cup journey of a win there against Moisey side. But that will do it for today's episode, guys. So big thank you for watching the RTG career mode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you for the next episode of the RTG career very soon, with more big games in the league as we approach the halfway stage, and we'll have that quarterfinal tie away in London as well. I'll see you very soon.